Alright. It is? I feel like I remember doing that shortcut. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Maybe I played Shroom and Tor then. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so I will be right back. I apologize for... Anyways... Uh... Hmm. Uh... Yes, Star Cup. DK Pass. Better than Wario. Mountain. Better than, DK... Whatever the frick it's called in Wii. Sorry to say. It's just facts. It's in the middle of A tier for me. Again, one of those S tiers. Secret S tier. Oh my god. You gotta convince us. True. Does it still do that in 7 as well? It's one of the better winter track. I love winter themes, and this is one of the best. So you got any reasons why it should go down from A tier? Because I think we both agree it's an A tier. The slimes agree. I don't know what you're on. No, but it's at least a decent snow track. Like Wario Mountain is like bad, and then DK Summit is like. I I think we gotta keep it at A tier. What do you think? Well, I do. Yeah, we win. We stay winning. Mount Wario, yeah. All right, TikTok clock. See, this would also be an S tier, but again, no, they named the app after the track. Come on. Ooh. See, unfortunately, I had to shaft it down to A tier, but it's only because I had to limit myself. Literally, all of the A tiers may as well be S tier. So, I think it's okay if we leave it in A, just because it's still a good track. Yeah, I think in DS, and I think it's in 7 as well. It's not? Oh, okay, never mind. Um it it's very, it obviously used it, it looks like it's ripped out of 64 DS, whereas in 8 it is something entirely different. Yeah, so it looks like it's ripped straight out of 64 DS, whereas the 8 version is like completely different. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like the each of the clock or the numbers are like exactly how it is on the clock. Uh no, they just get the slider as a track. Or just Peach's Castle. We haven't as all the Mario circuits or Royal Raceway have Peach's Castle, but we don't have a Peach's Castle track. We also have Peach Gardens and Mario Kart 7, but just Peach's Castle period. Or Royal Raceway. Ooh, you know what? You you what you could do as well is that, okay, here's another like kind of wacky Mario Kart idea. So obviously we have take tracks and make them different themes, right? Instead of just generically remaking them. Imagine if you're like, oh man, I really want Peach Gardens to come back, and also at the same time, uh, I also really want, I don't know, just combine tracks into one where you start off in like Royal Raceway, and then you go to the back of the castle and you're in Peach Gardens, and then you end with like Mario Circuit. Yeah, so not randomly combining stages like they're it's just like specifically certain stages. Yeah. Or like Cheap Cheap Beach and Cheap Cheap Lagoon or Rainbow Road or the Rainbow Road. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or like you have Daisy's Cruiser and you go to different, so like each lap you start at Daisy Cruiser, you go to a different stage that you would see Daisy Cruiser on. That's one lap. And you come back to Daisy Cruiser, do a lap inside of Daisy Cruiser, and then go on to another map and go back on Daisy Cruiser, and then you got three laps. No. All right, Mario. Speaking of Mario Circuit, Mario Circuit. I kind of love how they do it in 8 too, but we're sticking to the original. Same. C8. That doesn't work. Uh, so why is it so good for you? It's just mid. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just mid. True. Yeah, I will agree with that because I mean, again 8 recency bias, but I do struggle a lot with those turns on 200cc. It is very hard. Those last two turns are very difficult. So my my gripe with this, right, is if we were sitting in the Wii and DS era still, I would probably agree with you. However, because Mario Circuit often revisits the same themes, where it's some kind of track around Peach's castle, like you have Double Dash, you have eight, or you have, sorry, not eight, 7 and Wii, yeah, also 8. But it just, like, this is one of those ones where it's just kind of like middle of the road compared to especially sevens, which I really like, and 64, or not 64, sorry, Double Dashes. So this one is just like in the middle of all those, and so 7 and Wii are just slightly better, and obviously 8 is a completely different battlefield there. So mhm. Honestly, weirdly enough, because again, this is very much inspired by Mario 64 DS. A lot of the graphic style. The newer version reminds me of New Soup, because you have the grass, you have the desert, and now you have the forest, and it's like kind of New Soupy. And speaking of the Wiggler, there we never imagined they were teasing Wiggler all along. All right, so I agree with you. It is pretty great. It's one of the better ones, but just right now, it seems pretty middle of the road. I would be convinced enough to put it up to B though. Yeah, it would go below. It's below Shroom Ridge right now. Yeah. Speaking of something that should be in Mario Kart 8, but I'm pretty sure it has no chances. Airship Fortress. Maybe. Or just the Booster Course Pass 2, like they did with the Fighters Pass. So is this pretty unanimous here, or am I wrong in that? Yes. S? S? Okay. Below Luigi Mansion, or... I have my number one is Luigi's Mansion. So it's like I have Luigi's Mansion, Airship Fortress, and then Waluigi Pinball on S. So yeah. What about Luigi's Mansion? In the middle, below. Okay. Again, personally, you know what? I think honestly, I can definitively say now, I think Luigi's Mansion is my favorite track of all time. After going back and just kind of reliving all these games, I think definitively that is I think I found my favorite track, period. Yeah, true. Yeah. Especially with the mud. Yeah, they made the tracks first and then decided to order later. Yeah. All right. So, that was the Star Cup. Yeah, true. All right. S. Waluigi Pinball, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion. A. TikTok Clock, Delfino Square, Figure 8 Circuit, DK Pass. B. Yoshi Falls, Shroom Ridge, Mario Circuit. C. Cheap Cheap Beach. D. Desert Hills.